Destiny swapping. It's a curious notion, isn't it? The idea that we could somehow step into another person's life, assume their identity, and reap the rewards of their journey. The idea that we could somehow step into another person's life, assume their identity, and reap the rewards of their journey. Imagine the possibilities, the adventures, and the experiences that could unfold. It's a fantasy that has captivated the human imagination for centuries, whispering promises of an easier, more glamorous, or more fulfilling existence. We are often drawn to the allure of what seems like a perfect life, free from the struggles and challenges we face. We see someone else's success, their talents, their seemingly effortless charm, and we can't help but wonder, what if that were me? What if I had their opportunities, their luck, their charisma? This desire to swap destinies often stems from a place of deep admiration. We see qualities in others that we long for in ourselves, their confidence, their creativity, their ability to effortlessly navigate the world, and we convince ourselves that if we could just replicate their path, we too could achieve the same level of fulfillment. We see qualities in others that we long for in ourselves, their confidence, their creativity, their ability to effortlessly navigate the world, and we convince ourselves that if we could just replicate their path, we too could achieve the same level of fulfillment. But this line of thinking is a dangerous delusion. It's a siren song that lures us toward a treacherous reef of envy, insecurity, and ultimately unfulfillment. The truth is, we are each given our own unique set of experiences, challenges, and triumphs for a reason. Our journey is not meant to be a carbon copy of someone else's. It's in the messy, imperfect detours, the unexpected setbacks, and the hard-won victories that we discover our true selves. Our journey is not meant to be a carbon copy of someone else's. It's in the messy, imperfect detours, the unexpected setbacks, and the hard-won victories that we discover our true selves. Attempting to bypass this process by trying to become someone else robs us of the opportunity to truly live and grow into the people we were meant to be. It's in the messy, imperfect detours, the unexpected setbacks, and the hard-won victories that we discover our true selves. Attempting to bypass this process by trying to become someone else robs us of the opportunity to truly live and grow into the people we were meant to be. It's like trying to force a square peg into a round hole. No matter how hard we push, it will never quite fit. Attempting to bypass this process by trying to become someone else robs us of the opportunity to truly live and grow into the people we were meant to be. It's like trying to force a square peg into a round hole. No matter how hard we push, it will never quite fit. Embracing our own path, with all its imperfections and challenges, is the key to finding true fulfillment and happiness. It's like trying to force a square peg into a round hole. No matter how hard we push, it will never quite fit. Embracing our own path, with all its imperfections and challenges, is the key to finding true fulfillment and happiness. So let's celebrate our unique journeys and trust that we are exactly where we need to be. Why are we so quick to imagine ourselves in another's shoes? What is it about another person's life that makes it seem so appealing, so much better than our own? Why do we yearn for the life that someone else is living? Is it the allure of the unknown, or the belief that their life is somehow more fulfilling? The answer often lies in our own insecurities and unmet needs. We see in others what we feel is missing in ourselves. We look at others and see reflections of our deepest desires, for recognition, for love, for a sense of belonging. These are universal human needs that we all share. We may feel inadequate in our own skin, believing that if we could just acquire the traits or possessions of another, we would finally be worthy of love, admiration, or success. This belief can be deeply ingrained and hard to shake. This desire to be someone else can also stem from a lack of self-awareness. We may not truly know who we are or what we want, making it easy to project our desires onto others. We may not fully understand our own strengths and talents, leading us to believe that the grass is always greener on the other side. This can create a perpetual cycle of dissatisfaction. We fail to recognize the unique gifts that we bring to the table, and instead we focus on what we perceive to be our shortcomings. This narrow focus blinds us to our own potential. This can send us down a rabbit hole of comparison, where we constantly measure ourselves against others and find ourselves wanting. It's a never-ending cycle that only leads to more insecurity. The problem with this line of thinking is that it's based on a fundamental misunderstanding of who we are. We are not meant to be carbon copies of each other. We are not blank slates upon which we can simply imprint the characteristics of others. Each of us is a unique canvas, with our own colors and textures. We are complex beings with our own unique histories, experiences, and perspectives. These elements combine to make us who we are, and they are irreplaceable. These experiences shape us into the individuals we are, and they cannot be erased or replicated. They are the building blocks of our identity. Furthermore, we often idealize the lives of others, failing to see the full picture. We see only the highlights, not the struggles. We see the glamorous highlights, the outward signs of success, but we don't see the struggles, the sacrifices, and the insecurities that lie beneath the surface. Every life has its own set of challenges. We forget that everyone, no matter how perfect they may seem, faces their own unique set of challenges. By understanding this, we can begin to appreciate our own journey and the unique path we are on. The desire to become someone else is ultimately an exercise in futility. It's a longing that many of us have felt at some point in our lives, but it's a path that leads nowhere. It's like chasing after a mirage in the desert. No matter how hard you run, you'll never reach it. The image you see is an illusion, a trick of the light that keeps moving further away. Why? Because you can't be anyone other than yourself. Your essence, your core being, is uniquely yours and cannot be replicated. You can try to mimic someone's style, their mannerisms, even their thoughts. You might even succeed in fooling others for a while, but you will always be an imitation, a pale shadow of the original. The authenticity that comes from being true to oneself can never be duplicated. This pursuit of becoming someone else robs you of the opportunity to discover and embrace your own unique identity. It takes away the chance to explore the depths of who you truly are. It's in our individuality, in our quirks and imperfections that our true beauty lies. These are the traits that set us apart and make us special. When we try to conform to some external ideal, we stifle our own creativity and potential. We limit ourselves by trying to fit into a mold that was never meant for us. We deny the world the gift of our authentic selves. The unique contributions we could make are lost in the effort to be someone we're not. More than that, attempting to be someone else is an exhausting endeavor. It drains your energy and leaves you feeling empty. It requires constant vigilance, a never-ending performance. You're always on, always trying to maintain the facade, terrified of revealing the real you beneath the surface. You're always on, always trying to maintain the facade, terrified of revealing the real you beneath the surface. This constant pressure can be overwhelming. This fear of exposure can lead to anxiety, depression, and a deep sense of unfulfillment. It's a heavy burden to carry. It's a recipe for misery. Living a life that isn't true to who you are can never bring genuine happiness. Instead of trying to fit into someone else's mold, why not embrace the mold that is uniquely yours? Celebrate your individuality and the qualities that make you unique. Why not celebrate the qualities that make you, you? Embrace your strengths, your passions, and your quirks. The world needs your unique perspective, your individual talents, your authentic self. By being true to who you are, you contribute something invaluable to the world.
I was once a man who dreamed of changing the world with my inventions, but my ideas were often overshadowed by others who had more resources, more recognition. It was tempting to wish I could trade my path for theirs. Yet, it was my unique vision and persistence that eventually left a mark on history. If I had tried to be someone else, I might have lost the essence of what made my work revolutionary.
Nikola Tesla's story serves as a powerful reminder. Even when the road is tough and the allure of another's path is strong, staying true to our own journey is where we find our true power and purpose.
Why does she always get everything? It's so unfair.
I know, right? She doesn't even have to try.
I can do it better than her. I'll open my shop right next to hers.
Why can't they just be happy for me? I worked so hard for this.
Envy can be a powerful and destructive force. It blinds people to their own potential and makes them focus on tearing others down. Instead of celebrating success, they become consumed by jealousy, leading to a cycle of negativity and resentment.
I just want to be like her. Maybe if I copy everything she does, I'll be successful too.
Yeah, if she can do it, so can we. Let's just follow her every move.
Her business model works. I'll just replicate it and take her customers.
It's like they're not even seeing me anymore. Just this image they've created in their heads.
Admiration is a natural response to someone's achievements, but when it turns toxic, it can lead to unhealthy obsession and mimicry. Instead of finding their own path, people start to lose their identity, trying to live someone else's life. In the end, the key to overcoming envy and imitation is to trust your own path. Each person's journey is unique, with its own challenges and triumphs. Embrace your individuality, celebrate your successes, and learn from your failures. By focusing on your own growth and potential, you can break free from the cycle of envy and create a fulfilling and authentic life. In life, it's crucial to develop the ability to discern between what is truly yours and what is merely a reflection of someone else's desires. This discernment helps you stay true to your path and avoid the pitfalls of imitation and envy. Embrace your unique energy, the essence that makes you, well, you. It's this distinctiveness that shapes your destiny and sets you apart from others. When you fully accept and harness your unique qualities, you can navigate life with authenticity and purpose. Chasing after someone else's dreams or trying to live up to their expectations is, quite frankly, a fool's errand. It leads to frustration and a sense of unfulfillment. Instead, focus on your own aspirations and let your inner compass guide you. Your destiny is like a blank canvas, waiting for you to paint your own story. With every choice and action, you add color and texture to your life's masterpiece. Remember, only you hold the brush, and only you can create the vision that is uniquely yours.